Sure. Tell me about the childhood.
Well, never exactly was easy, you know. Raised by just my mom in a van and 15 labradoodles all named Stacy. Things never, you know, my mom always said to take them out, but, you know, every time she said take them out, I killed one of them. You know, it was lost in translation a lot. I think we were up to like 3 of them left to the point where she said take them out for a walk. So, you know, I would, and, you know, right when we'd get to the docks, I'd plant a bullet in the back of their heads. You know, I mean, my mom's half Italian, so I thought that's what she meant. And then, you know, I think we had like one left, and she said, you know what, don't bother. You know what ended up happening? Stacy 15 ended up shooting my cousin Vinny. Yes, he made that movie. Can you believe that? A labradoodle filmed, directed, and wrote my cousin Vinny. They don't tell you that, you know. They got credits on there, but those credits aren't real. You know, Stacy the Labradoodle 15 was the real mastermind behind that movie. Got a lot of details about grits and chess, and actually I don't think there's enough chess in that movie. If they made that movie more about chess and not about an accident, you know, wrong place, wrong time scenario, and a Italian lawyer from New York going into some rural area, you know, I think it would have been a much better movie, you know. Wouldn't have made as much sense to the general public, but I think smarter fans would have figured it all out.
That is very interesting, but you know, I'm not here to talk about the movies. I'm here to talk about your childhood.
Uh, well, what's there to say? I mean, you know, there was some very dark times, and I just don't know if I can go there. You know, I finally met my dad, you know, when I was like 8. Turned out he worked at Popeyes, dressed as Popeye the Sailor Man. And I always wondered, you know, because he was always stuffing spinach in his mouth. And then he was always eating stuff. I'm like, spinach doesn't make you hungrier. I don't know. So I don't think it was really spinach. I think it was something else. Um, Maybe one of those, like wheatgrass mushed up from like one of those Bullet Ninja blenders. I mean, my mom's, you know, my mom and my uncle. I forget my uncle's name. This has never happened. Oh yeah, Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie said it was something else, but I think he called it like Mary, Joseph, and Jesus, something like that. But you know, that was a very, you know, I thought it was a very weird name here.
You are getting heavily off topic. That is very wasteful of my time.
Oh, well, you want to hear more about my childhood, I'm guessing.
Of course, this is what this is all about.
Whoa, you let a cat in here? Hey, that looks like that GM Rex cat, Grimace, right? Pleasure to meet you. Are you really here? Or am I just imagining this?
Sir, you are wasting all our time.
Um, this cat, is just, don't know if he's real or if he's just, a hologram like Tupac nowadays. Tupac is a legend. Do not disrespect the Tupac. Alright, I'm sorry, I wasn't disrespecting him. I was just saying how, he's a hologram nowadays. Um, I also have this, as a kid, I used to have this pet rock. I named him Squishy. I took him everywhere with me. Turns out, though, the last place you want to bring him is into a glass house. A lot of people got scared when I did that. I think that's where the expression came from. I think I invented it. Uh, but, after that glass house, they destroyed him with a sledgehammer. He finally was squishy. Might have been a frozen steak, but, I don't know. Uh, you got this cat in here again, man. You gotta do something about that. The door is always open for people in need. Well, this is a cat. I do not see a cat. I believe you are experiencing some extreme hallucinations due to the complicatedness of your childhood. We didn't even watch Disney movies. Disney movies were apparently the root of all evil. Um, yeah. And, I wasn't allowed to go to McDonald's. I wasn't allowed to go to Chuck E. Cheese. I wasn't allowed to go to church. Things just didn't, I didn't get to do a lot of things that the other kids did. It was, very complicated, trying to be trying to be like a bear in, like, giraffe's clothing. I think that's how that one goes. Um,
That is not an analogy. That makes no sense whatsoever.
oh, wow. Look, man, you gotta do something about this darn cat. I mean, look at this.
I told you that is all in your imagination. He is not really there.
Looks real. So, yeah, I mean, also as a kid, I did have some friends, Mickey, Sonny, and the Trix Rabbit, but they were all snatched up by a bastard pterodactyl, and ever since then I've hated those pterodactyls.
Oh, I totally forgot. No offense, keep talking.
Well, after that I swore, I would eventually take them all out and just avenge my friends. I mean, are you even a real therapist, or are you just here to track me down because I'm the last member of my group?